got some heat coming off the stove now. I'm gonna grab my frying pan. Here we are. Good. Now, I eat a lot. I'm a growing boy, they say. So we're just gonna dump the whole thing in. We'll add in our barbecue here. Okay, we just need to mix this up. I think we're actually burning, which is not the goal. We just want to mix this up a little. That way it's not just one giant chunk. We could probably also turn down our heat. There we go. Mix that up and then. There we go. Take your barbecue sauce. Put a lot of it in because who doesn't like barbecue? And then you can close your container. And then what you do is you shake it all around. And this gets the barbecue spread throughout your leftover pot roast. There we go. After you've done all that, barbecue. It's the way to go. Since I forgot stuff and I didn't really have much of a plan, most went pretty well. Well, good morning. I was wondering when you're gonna wake up. Making eggs for breakfast. Make it into a sandwich, actually. I had it a little too hot, but that's okay. We need the heat in the morning. I woke up and it was about 27 degrees. I don't know if you can see my breath. Let's try again. No, I could about 5 seconds ago. It's a little cold, a little chilly, but we did it. And voila, the egg is done. Now the tricky part is going to be getting it onto my bun here. I steamed it just now, so I'm going to drain out some of my water. I'm just going to flop it right on. Perfect. And there's egg sandwich number 1. Let's give it a go. Perfect. Nice and over easy. The way I like it. Now, I guess the cool thing about these eggs is, I dropped that one. It's still good. It didn't crack. But, the cool thing is, these are my eggs off my place, so it's all off the land. Ooh, don't want our grass in our eggs. So, yeah, these are actually duck eggs. They're just slightly larger. They taste the exact same. They're pretty good, so, okay. Yeah. And now, for the meat and potatoes of this video, let's get the 2007 Toyota Matrix camper tour. And I think we'll just start off with open the back hatch here. So, the seats fold down and it goes into a 60-40 split. And so I like to put the 40 split down instead of the 60, and that's where I put the bed. And for a bed, I use it's a Coleman cot mattress. And I just throw it down. It fits near perfect in the 40 split. It'll slide up a little bit right there, but you don't notice it when you're sleeping. And I'm sure I could put down the 60 split and be perfectly fine, comfortable, and everything I have would fit perfect. I don't know. This is the way I do it, and it's comfortable. And I usually actually bring a sleeping bag, but I brought a comforter and a blanket today, or last night, I suppose. And on this back side, this is kind of where I store the dirty things, like shoes. I'm wearing my other pair right now, but there's my hiking boots, trash, coat, and then I have my hat there. And now underneath this, it actually opens up to your spare tire there. And that's where I can store the more tool car-like things. So I have a power jumper pack that I usually store down in there. And that's the back side. It's a small car, so it'll be a quick tour. And moving from the back to the rear passenger side of the car here, we open it up, we can see I have absolutely nothing right here. But usually, I would bring my nice big pack and I'd sit down right here, and that's where all my clothes would be. So imagine this as my closet space. However, if you notice, right in there, I have space between the driver's seat and the folded down seat. And I could also stick stuff like clothes in my pack underneath there. In other cars, what I've done is I've used shoe boxes, and I've packed all my clothes into shoe boxes. That works pretty well. And now, you might have also noticed I also keep this crate in my car. And that will pretty much keep all my essentials in the car. And that includes, of course, my barbecue sauce, but also that it means my Coleman stove, my cutting board to prepare food on, and then a first aid kit, but also other stuff like we have this stove. I've not actually used it yet, but you hook it on to the top of a propane tank. My frying pan goes in here. It's currently in the back, but also there's smaller set of pans in here. And then we have my butane right there. We have spray butter. And at the bottom, we have a thing of aluminum foil, as long as also with a bungee cord. And then, say I wanted to have a campfire, I have a blowtorch and a lighter here, because that really expedites the speed of being able to start a fire, and I can cook over a campfire. Now, personally, I would recommend using things like crates or shoe boxes, because it's camping, guys. It really, just get outside. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Get out of your house, get out of your area, go explore, go have fun. It doesn't have to be expensive. You don't need an expensive setup. I certainly don't. Now, up here in the front passenger side of the car is where I like to keep anything that I might find convenient while I'm driving. So that usually means any electronics. So I have like my nice camera right here. I have my solar charger, and I have my handy dandy light. And that all charges right off of my car cigarette lighter here, which also doubles actually as my Bluetooth to my radio. And I can charge my phone off of it. I can charge all my essentials. So right now the camera is actually charging. And then down below is where I keep my bag. So if I have stuff I have in my bag, like my book, I can keep it up here, know where it is, and be fine. And then also have stuff like water in case I get thirsty while driving. So that's what we keep up in the front. And that, folks, concludes my 2007 Toyota Matrix camper video conversion. I don't know. Have a good one. See you later.